Hi, anybody and nobody. My name is Peach2AA, and today I am going to be telling you all what my favorite electronic device is, if that makes sense. What do I mean by when I say electronic device? Obviously, I'm just not talking about a cell phone. I'm talking kind of about all of the consoles, I guess. I own, which I own a lot. So I will list off all the ones I have, and just so you know, out of all of those, why I have a favorite, I guess. Let's start first, I guess, with the DS, because I have a purple DS. I have a 3DS, a gold one. I have my phone, which is an iPhone 10. I just recently got it like 2 days ago. So I also have my old iPhone, but I don't know if that counts, but I'll just... Then I also have an Xbox. I used to have a PlayStation, I think it was a while back, but I don't remember if... I'm pretty sure it was a PlayStation, but then I think we sold it. I had 2 Xboxes, the Xbox One and an Xbox 360. And I had a Game Boy, a GameCube, a Wii, and a Wii U. So I think that's it. I'm not even sure how many that was. I kind of gave up on the counting thing. But just for reference, that's like a lot of electronics that I have access to. Oh, I also have my laptop I forgot to add in. Most people, I think, currently would argue that the top 3 are PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Those aren't my favorites. My favorite console out of all of them I own is the GameCube. Now, you may be wondering why the GameCube out of all the different consoles I have, kind of, well, I have access to. Why did I pick GameCube? For me, GameCube has always been one of my favorite for many reasons. So my first reasoning, probably why GameCube is my favorite console, is because the controllers. For one, they are pretty easy and comfortable to grab, unlike kind of the Wii and the Wii U, because I feel like this controller is probably the best one of the best ones, and I feel like that's where like Xbox and I think PlayStation controllers as well kind of got their design from, by having like handles and stuff. And as well with these controllers, it's not like you have a ton of buttons. There's probably like around 10, a little less than 10. And these ones are easy to hit and stuff. And these you just use, I don't know, mini games. It depends on the game you actually have. Also, while I was just wrapping up that controller, I'm not sure if this is true, but also another reason I like it is because I play a lot of multiplayer games with my brother and sister, and maybe we can reel in my older sister, or maybe even my dad, because that's always a fun time. I think it was one of the first games where you could have multiple people, like it was the first multiplayer type console, I think. Could be wrong. I didn't really research at all, so I'm just kind of going off what I think is correct in here. And another reason I really like the GameCube probably has to do with the games I own, I guess, as well. And I feel like back in that time, people were kind of creative with the video games, so you don't really have as much as copy style as you do now. I pulled out like my top, I think it's like 11 favorites though. If you can read that, I don't know if it's gonna be mirrored. So these are basically another reason why GameCube is my favorite. I'll go quickly through the games and explain why they're help in this situation. First game we have is Super Mario is it Paper Sunshine? No, it's just Super Mario Sunshine. I always get this title wrong. This game is just pretty fun. This is probably one of my brother's favorites from the GameCube. He plays this a ton. I played it, I think, 2 times all the way through. It's just a fun story, and it has a good storyline, and it has like a good amount of hours you can put into the game. But this is probably one of my top 3 favorite games. I think this is probably my favorite game of all time. Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. If you've never played this game or don't know what it is, you have a GameCube, I'd say try to order this game. I don't know if they still make GameCube games, but this, I promise you, is worth your time, worth your money. I play this basically once a year. I come back around and I play this, but this is my most favorite game. I love it so much. It's hard to explain, but you would just have to play it. So Mario Party 4, 5, 6, and 7. These are the exact same case, but this has 6 in it because we lost the outside cover for 6. But these Mario Parties are super fun as well. Super fun as well to play with my siblings. My favorite out of all of them is 4. Just the mini games are awesome, and everything about 4 is awesome. It is kind of lonely if you don't have friends, but you could play against computers. But if you have friends, it's better. And then we have Luigi's Mansion, which I also played this in the one they have for 3DS. This is just fun because it's one of the games I have which isn't like Mario as the main character, I guess, because I have a ton of Mario games. Mario Kart Double Dash, pretty good. It's not my favorite Mario Kart. My favorite one's on the Wii. But this one's still pretty fun to play because the music is pretty good in this one and the maps are pretty good in this one. And I guess the last one I have is this, which this actually has a whole bunch of games. As you can see, all this stuff listed on the back is video games. But the one I want to, there we go. But the one I want to focus it on is Rampage. If it focuses, focus. There we go. Right there, Rampage. Because I play that with my brother and sister, and it's a 3-player game, which works for us. And then we just see who gets the highest points that game. Those are, I guess, kind of my reasoning why I like the GameCube so much. I don't think it would be difficult to top my GameCube, I guess, experiences, or try and convince me otherwise that GameCube isn't the best. Let me know if you agreed with my opinion or you disagreed, because I don't really know how many other people like GameCube. I feel like they don't like it that much anymore, but I will always be a true OG for the GameCube. I think I've covered it all. So, I guess I'll do the outro from me to you. Signing off. Bye! Also, stay on Skeppy and get his merch, because I did.